All right, our project is named US 93 Highway Improvement Project, Buchanan Boulevard to Hoover Dam Bypass, beginning in Boulder City and going out to the Hoover Dam. Basically, we have a high volume of traffic there between Buchanan Boulevard to the Hoover Dam Bypass, where it widens to 2 lanes to go across the Colorado River and bypass Hoover Dam. We also have backup coming for the exit that goes down to Hoover Dam because of the security checks that back up into the 1 lane going eastbound from Nevada to Arizona. With the bypass bridge completed, truck traffic increased the overall volume of traffic going between Boulder City and from Nevada to Arizona. Like I said, that along with the exit to go to Hoover Dam have increased congestion and major traffic nightmares. So what our project goals are going to be here at Buchanan Boulevard and US 93 intersection. We're going to redesign that, which we'll show further on, to straighten it out a little bit. Right now there's not enough turning radius for the truck traffic, tractor trailers, to make their turns. Also, we're going to implement and design rest areas, a rest area pull-off spot, using green materials. Also a welcome center using green materials, structural design of those. And then also improving the exit to Hoover Dam so it doesn't back up onto the main corridor, traffic corridor. As you can see, here's a vicinity map of our project. Down in the bottom left, southwest, is that the intersection where we'll redesign, widen, going east or northeast there. It's just 1 lane, and we're going to widen that to 2 lanes. Up there in the middle of the map is basically our proposed site of our rest area and welcome center. And we'll also do some reconfiguration of our highway there to allow for turn lanes, turn queues, merge lanes, and so we can keep traffic flow even with traffic coming on and off the road. And then also down up there in the top right, the Hoover Dam exit, improving that. And here's that Buchanan Boulevard intersection with the US 93 in the green is what we want to propose for a street center line. The existing's there in the red. With our proposed center line of the street, we're going to have to acquire that northwest property currently owned by Union Pacific Railroad.
All right, well, this is our proposed visitor center / rest area right here. It's still subject to change. We're still kind of messing around with it. Like Mike was saying, this is an old picture right here. There's actually another lane coming from the dam. So that's in existence right now. We're going to put another one going up towards the dam. So that's part of our project as well, is widening this road. We're also going to put a median in right here for vehicles traveling from the dam to make a left-hand turn into the visitor center. That's our exit ramp for people traveling north towards the dam, and the on-ramp for them to get back on.
And so this is our first idea for the welcome center. We plan on doing all the structural design, timber structure, as well as taking into account LEED certification for environmental friendly building. And so at the top, our first idea is to take into account electrical usage. So we'd like to add solar panels. This is also just a preliminary design. And then for the Hoover Dam exit, this is a picture. I think it's an older picture, but the same for this exit right here. It's the same. There's only 1 sign, and it's right about here. This is where the exit is right now. And the sign is like right there. It's kind of hard to tell where the exit is, and people are slowing down, slowing traffic, either missing the exit, having to go across the bridge and come back over. So we want to widen it and add an exit lane and add more signs and better signage for the exit. And so for this project, the cost analysis that could be performed would be the cost of acquiring the property for the intersection or any other properties that we might have to get, the materials required, which we're focusing on greener materials. So we're figuring out how much material we need for the roadways and signage for the building, timber, and then we could take into account the labor costs and how much work would have to be performed. And that's it.
Any questions?
Yes. And the first slide, if you can go back, please, quick. Where you have the new, yes, that one, no, go back.
This?
Yeah, that one, yeah. I mean, by shifting that, the new proposal, how is that going to decrease the traffic, you know, or I just want to know how you adapt with that, you know?
Well,
Go ahead and take that. That's not causing traffic congestion per se, but that's a different area as far as the truck traffic making that left-hand turn. They don't have a big enough turning radius where the truck itself can get through, but the back tires of the trailer are hitting the median curve.
So that's exclusive for the big 18-wheeler.
Basically, geometrically designed, that's not designed properly for the truck traffic that needs to go through there that is now going through that intersection after they opened up the bridge or the bypass.
Do you have roughly an idea how much that costs just to shift that intersection?
Well, it's going to be depend on how much the acquiring that property would be. Then it would just be a matter of just redesigning the center line, redesigning the roadway for that half mile.
Okay. I understand that's going to have big 18-wheelers making left turn, but how is that going to have the traffic, ease up the traffic? How is that going to happen?
well, so the idea is to have better flow both directions. If it's more aligned here, you know, they're coming, they have to do a full 90-degree turn. So if the intersection center line was more this way, be an easier turn, and we're widening the lanes further up this road. Right now, right about where that parking lot is to the left, it merges right into one. So what's happening is with these big semi-trucks now, there's not enough time for the vehicles to get the right spacing to merge together. So it's causing delays, and that's one idea. So we want to widen the lane here to give more time to merge and to have a better flow at this intersection.